All right, so I heard the Denver Nuggets could be trading away Cam Johnson and him, or either, my memory serves me correctly, Christian Braun. They could be looking to shake it up. Some people believe they might blow it up. We talked a little bit about Jamal Murray, I think on Saturday, the last Saturday of May. And also, we talk about Michael Porter Jr. We really ain't talked about him this offseason as well. He was a former Nugget. Not sure what Brooklyn plans is. But we can kind of talk about MPJ first. I mean, the only issue about MPJ is lack of defense. He kind of give you that unconscious score. He was a guy the Pistons could have drafted, but they traded away. They picked. The Clippers end up having it. He should have been a number one pick, but he suffered a significant back injury. Before the back injury, he was dunking and doing all types of crazy shit. So, Michael Porter ain't as good as he could have been without the back injury. But I mean, from that, you're going to get a knockdown shooter. You're going to get an unconscious shooter in Michael Porter Jr. I mean, he just really showed his ass out. He took a lot of shots. I think the Pistons can use that. They can take an unconscious shooter, an aggressive scorer. That's what I like about Zach LaVine. I mean, when you get one of those guys that's able to come into your organization and you create a safe haven for You create a safe haven. You create a safe haven for an unconscious scorer. I mean, there's not a lot of teams, especially today, where most of their lead ball handlers or they point guards is really two guards or combo guards playing point guards. Especially when you got those guys that's usually your primary scorer, where you got a guy like K who don't mind deferring to a primary scorer. Michael Porter Jr. will be a good fit. It's just at that 4 position. Defensively, he don't really pick it up defensively enough. I mean, I think he might even be a downgrade from Tobias Harris defensively, and that's the trade-off that you have right there. You get great shooting, great scoring, you get all that, but you don't really get the defense, and that's why Trey Murphy comes in as such a valuable commodity, is because you get the defense, and you get the shooting. You know what I'm saying? You get the defense, and you get the shooting, and you get some scoring. But, MPJ, he driving his box truck like a pussy. But MPJ, it's a defensive liability, and that's my only issue there. I don't think it's an issue with him having a green light shooting and scoring like that. I think the Pistons will welcome that. They will feed him. He can have that same green light he had in Brooklyn. For the most part, you can have that same green light in Detroit. That's the beauty about Detroit. All these ultra-aggressive scorers, where it'll be hard for them to integrate into a San Antonio or in some of the winning situations, they already got their primary scorer. San Antonio, the Knicks got their score. SGA and them got their primary scores. Orlando got 2 dudes that can fill it up. The Charlotte Hornets got people. When you start looking at the teams that's on the rise, Atlanta, they got they all these teams that's rising or that's contenders. Toronto, they all got their scores. They all got their scores already. Detroit is one of the unique places that's pretty much ready to win a championship, in a lot of people's opinion. And they need guys who not shy about shooting the basketball. So, Michael Porter Jr., the bad side is his inability to shoot his inability to defend. That's it. Now, you start to go over there and you talk about a Cam Johnson. I mean, can't stay healthy. That's the issue with Cam Johnson. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. He can't stay healthy. He can shoot the ball at a high clip. He was, pretty much, they would have to hand him over to the Pistons. Defensively, elite. Shooting-wise, can be elite. But in general, there's a lot to be desired there as far as durability and availability. There's a lot to be desired, durability and availability. So when we start kind of talking about bro, that's where the desire kick in at. You need dog to be available. And if he can be available, I think he can find a rhythm and be more consistent. But I'm not giving up anything too significant for him. Sorry. Even though he a good fit, you can plug him in next to Cade. He can defend, he can shoot, and he can he'll be straight in that position. Absolutely. But I'm not giving up significant capital. Like, I give up Karis LeVert in a protected future one or something like that, but I'm not giving up my pick this year for Cam Johnson. Like, no. Sorry. Absolutely not. That's just, in my opinion, it's just too much. It's too much. It's too much risk. So you get a lot of defense. I mean, where can I help him out durability wise? It's hard for him to really get that rhythm because he in and out the lineup. And then you look at him, he's like, what are you doing in the offseason to help your body? That's what you ask yourself. What are you doing in the offseason to help your body? What are you doing? He's still coming back. Same skinny guy. Same skinny guy. He still come back the same skinny. He ain't pick up no weights. He just turned 30 in March 3rd. Like, in general, what are you doing? These dudes don't pick up no weights. They don't bench press. They don't squat. They don't do shit. So he played 54 games this season, 57 a year before, 58 before that, 25, 17, 42, 66, 60, 57. Never consistently stay healthy. He did shoot 43% from the three last year. He was 12, 3.8 rebounds, 2.4 assists. He shot 83% from free throw, almost 84. I like to see that come up. But, yeah, I mean, the only difference between him and Duncan Robinson, he a more consistent shooter and he a better defender. But, shit, Duncan probably played way more games than he did. He's a better player, no doubt about it, but let me see what Duncan Robinson played last year. But is you gonna stay healthy, bro? That's my thing. So him and Duncan pretty much damn near average, 12.2 points, 2.7 rebounds, 2.2 assists, 1 assist for Duncan. 3-point wise last year, he probably could have shot it a lot better, but he shot 41% last year. So shit, damn near the same player without the defense. Duncan played 77 games. So yeah, I'm not so heavy on Cam. I would understand why they did it, but if I had to pick between Cam and MPJ, it'd be MPJ. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist for more videos like this. Peace.